Hi, my name is Isabella. I'm from Colombia and this is my video for the EF challenge. Our world, now almost destroyed by us for selfish way of thinking or by being ignorant with closed minds that don't accept others' idea how the things could be. Because of staying with the basic in no way, we're losing every day the opportunity of accepting all the new things that are coming and the change they bring. An open world is a world that opens its minds to new possibilities, a world which doesn't close itself to new beliefs or ideas. It is a world that tries to find something new and different, created by a lot of points of view, culture, customs, and tradition, while accepting the new. It is accepting us without putting our own limits on our way of thinking. Our world change and evolve. It is important that we evolve as well. Not changing what we have learned through the experience, but by changing how we perceive what is happening around us. We, as a community, must think about the change, because it's not bad, it's difficult, but it's positive. Let's think about the time of the Industrial Revolution. On that time, the world had a very important change. It evolved. We left the works in the rural zone to start working in the urban zone, in big industries that produce more products in less time. With this, we were opening our world to a new stage. At the beginning it was hard, yes. Children were working and adults need to spend more time at work for a miserable salary. But the new possibilities that it brought us where we are today, having the possibility of enjoying material goods that makes our lives easier. And this is not to say that it should be our goal, but the difficulties from the past mean a progress for the coming generations. If we work together, we can change our world again. But this time, we need to open our minds to receive new ideas from the old and new cultures and customs. Once I heard that everyone lives in his own world, and it is true, every mind is a world, full of ideas. Let's everybody accept others' world, and let's change our world by using the better things or ideas of others, because that's an open world. It's a world in which different points of view are received, accepted, and became part of our way of living. However, we must remember that for making a positive change, we need to take into account the value of each person, the importance of their different lifestyles, opinions, and ideas. The changes are good, but remember, some things are bad, and some people think that an open world is a world that accepts everything, and in a certain way is it, but with responsibility. For opening our world, we need to change our mind, take responsibility, and start understanding until what point things are good for us. It is important to remember that when we change our way of thinking and perceiving the world, we also change the world, making a better place for us. Let's look at the time of the French Revolution. In that time, the world was very unfair. The society was monopolized by the nobility, and the king told you how to think and how to be. And that's why the society said that they need a change, that they need to be able to decide by themselves how to think and how to be. So they get together in order to get stronger and change their reality. This change was very hard, but they decided to take the risk of losing many valuable lives in order to become free. At the end, the society changed, and they got the power to decide what they really want to be. They got the power to decide what had happened with their lives and how to be a different society. Our problems today are different. Our society is different. We're living in a different time, but something will never change. Our always changing and constant evolving nature. If we work together, we can change our world for good, making a place where everybody can think and express his or her own self. A world in which all worthy and enriching ideas are accepted, and you can be you without being scared of being judged. I think that a clear example that we must change our current reality is that we're living in a society globalized and dominated by the social media, reducing different cultures, ideas, or customs, and discriminating those who don't want to be part of that unified idea of what life should look like or be. Once I read this quote, who control social media control minds. And it is important that we don't close our mind only with an idea, because when we make this, we'll lose the opportunity of seeing a different points of view, positively making that those different opinions look like bad, and also making that everyone feels scared of expressing themselves. I was asked what does opening the world mean, and after thinking about it for a while, I realized that opening the world is changing the world, making a place where you have the possibility of looking at different points of view, interpreting them, and changing the way of seeing our society through them. Each human being is important, and also their custom, cultures, and opinions are. So let's change together our world, making a place where listening to your opinion or respecting to your culture is not a privilege.